Hello, Meoni here. Welcome back to another video. I have just completed my 8th, well, technically 10th run, but 8th run for the achievement required for the final reward. So the 8th completion of Pilgrim's Traverse, levels 71 to 100. That is all you have to do. You can do it in a matched party or in a fixed party. It really doesn't matter anymore. It's obviously very different from the previous. Essentially, when you complete a run of this, you will get one illumined book. You can exchange those books at Osweed. Once you've cleared the first time, you'll see this illumined invocations book exchange. There are 4 accessories: the earrings, necklace, the bracelets, and the ring of first light. They're 2 books each, which means that you need to do this 8 times in completion to be able to get the accessories needed for the mount. To actually get the mount, have all of them in your possession, and then there's a quest line. It's not very heavy on storyline this time around, which is quite surprising. There isn't a massive lore dump like there was with Eureka Orthos, so that was a pleasant surprise. There isn't any major storyline locked behind actually completing that. I was a little bit like, but at the same time, I know that this time it's better to do it this way. Eureka Orthos had this problem where they put storyline behind actually getting the mount, which was a little bit unfortunate, but that is not the case this time, so you're not missing out if that's what you're into. But yes, essentially, once you complete the storyline, as you can see on screen, the little talk about basically being given a chandelier from the Church of the First Light that has been basically repurposed as a mount through the exchange of your relics, basically the illumined books, and the fairies have been, and pixies have been hard at work actually installing basically Levin powers to allow it to levitate and things like that. Additionally, not only that, you also get 10 achievement points for your work. You also get a really nice title out of this as well, which is really cool. If you see here, you get 10 achievement points for fairy favors, and the title in question is The First Shadow, which I think is such a cool title. Personally, it is a suffix title, so it goes below your name, but I think that's really cool. It was definitely worth the time investment. My one criticism of Pilgrim's Traverse is there's far too many currencies. That's one of the only criticisms I seem to have. There are probably others. Let's look at these accessories first then. So obviously we've got the earrings, so there are plural this time, of First Light. On a Mikote, on my ears, they look pretty great, honestly. From a distance, it almost looks like fluff is coming out of them. The necklace is absolutely beautiful. There is a theme of gemstones of varying different colors with this beautiful silver leaf sort of gold, I don't know, metal. It looks like white gold or silver, doesn't it really? Basically on your character. The full set is lovely. I used a Fantasia just to show you that on Viera, funnily enough, the earrings are a different size. So depending on your race, depends on where the earrings obviously sit on your character, but also the size. And on Aura, as you can see here on this Fantasia'd Rayen, they're below the horns. I'm just personally happy to have just a pair of earrings. I'm so fed up of just getting the word earrings as a reward on something in this game and there only being one of them, so it's nice to have 2. They are distinct, they are iconic. It looks adorable on a Lalafell, I think you'll agree. Yeah, I really do think though that Miko wears it best. From a distance, it does look like you have fluffy bits coming out of your ears, and up close, I really love the detail with the different color of blue and green on the gemstones, and then we have that kind of mother of pearl sort of effect on the actual, well, I'd have some kind of fragmentation that's held together like a gemstone, held together like some sort of precious mineral with the silver as well, like the silver filigree. I love the necklace as well. The bangles are lovely. It's just a really nice set of glamour. All right, so let's talk about this mount. Oh my goodness, this has been a bit of a task to do 8 runs, quite honestly. It says, summon forth your chandelier of first light and live light tomorrow doesn't exist. Like it doesn't exist. A furnishing at the Church of the First Light, this chandelier was imbued with levitation magics to prevent it from falling and causing injury. In a development of the church could not have foreseen, it has since been enhanced by Fey enhancements and made able to soar the skies while bearing a rider. Obviously, the pixies have been up to no good enhancing this from fragments, if you followed the storyline. And if you highlight over the hidden text, it says, My How fancy. Though I suppose this is a rather fancy place, isn't it? A quote there of a Mughal suitor. This mount then is a single mount. It has no action button or anything like that. It obviously has some nice luminosity. Here is a little bit of footage of it at night. It looks really nice at night as well, doesn't it, with the glow? Very, very cool. And it is a pretty cool looking mount. In its terrestrial form, it will just scrape across the floor, hovering. And in its flying form, as you can see, it is pretty great. It's got this sort of wobbly ceiling fitting attached to the top, which is pretty great. And yeah, it's a nice addition, honestly. A nice little reward. Yeah, this is the reason I do deep dungeons for the mounts usually, and the titles and achievements. In terms of the mount audio then, you might be wondering if it's got special music. It does. It has the music from the actual deep dungeon, which is pretty nice. Obviously, that's going to be the go-to music, isn't it? I would be surprised if it was anything else. Very, very cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it's a nice little reward. I'm not sure how it ranks in terms of comparison with the other deep dungeon mounts. Certainly, I do feel like the Aeterna mount, which is obviously from doing 4 clears of Eureka Orthos, is still my favorite. I love Spectral Tigers and that kind of thing, so that's still at the top of the totem pole for me personally. But the new Chandelier is very nice indeed. I do think that in comparison to the other deep dungeons, this one has been made a lot more casualized. It's a lot easier, right, to actually get a clear, but you still have to go through 8 of the runs, so it kind of equals it out a little bit at the end of the day. I really like this one. Anyway, that was my showcase of the items and rewards from completing all 8 runs of Pilgrim's Traverse. We've also looked at the housing items as well as other bits and pieces. I'm still intent to do more runs of this with friends and other people that wanted to join in for clears. So if you want to check out me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Meoni, or watch live on YouTube, we'll be doing some community runs of this in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on your runs, and I'll see you all next time. We're probably going to end up doing a solo adventures next, because I need to go and work on the solo achievements as well. Anyway, much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Chandelier away! Woo! It's awesome.